Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 22 of the August daily draws. So let's see what message we get today. And I'll be taking the first card from the Seers Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Enchanted Map Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. And today we will go there. And our card today is justice. So let's be fair and balanced and in our dealings today. Get the truth of the situation, not just what we would like to believe about it or what we have preconceived ideas about it. Let's be objective in our decision making. Let's get all the information, pros and cons. Let's be just and true in our dealings with people, with situations, and with ourselves. Be fair in our communication, in our decisions, and the choices that we make. And to be fair to ourselves, that we're not too hard on ourselves, that we give ourselves, a bit of allowance, that we're human, and don't be excessively negative towards ourselves, but also that we're willing to take responsibility for ourselves and our situation, and not to let ourselves off too lightly either. Don't go the other way. If we are at fault in some way, if we neglected something and that's caused our situation, we need to take responsibility for that and admit that. We are responsible for ourselves and the choices that we make. So, yes, we need to be accountable. We need to first and foremost, it's ourselves we need to make accountable to ourselves. And we need to be honest and, admit where things haven't quite gone to plan or as they should have done. And but in a way that helps us, is constructive, in order to build us up for, to learn the lessons and to move us forward, not to condemn us or to put us, in some kind of self-imposed prison. No. And I'm talking generally about our life choices and things that we do. And obviously, if we've done something, we've broken the law, well, it's not going to be up to us to hold us accountable, is it? Unless we want to turn ourselves in and confess to the authorities. But the authorities will make us accountable and we will face real justice, right? With the literal justice in the courts and everything, probably. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about general things that we do where we may have, neglected something, or we failed to do something we should have done, and that's had consequences, or we've done something and we didn't do it in the right way. We can acknowledge that and be aware that we will make mistakes, and maybe we spoke to that person a little bit too harshly, negatively. We didn't control our communication, then we can acknowledge that. We need to do better next time. Maybe go and apologize and say, well, the way I said it was wrong. I shouldn't have said it like that. It doesn't take away necessarily that you were right to say something of that nature, but maybe the way you expressed it was wrong as well. And that's the thing as well, is that you can speak the truth in various ways. You can do it aggressively. You can do it in a way that you try and beat somebody down with it. Or you can speak the truth in love and compassion, or seek to liberate and to free that person by telling them what the truth is. So you're still telling them the same truth, but it's the tone and the manner in which you are expressing it that can be the difference. And we don't always get that right. And we need to acknowledge that, and that's fine. We just need to learn and to develop and to grow in that, and to seek to do better next time, and not to condemn ourselves. what a terrible person I am. And we need to acknowledge that we are a human. But let's be honest and fair and just in our dealings, in our communication with and about ourselves and with other people and the situations and decisions that we face. Let's use an even and fair scale that's going to weigh up the situation, not one weighed down on one side by our preconceived ideas, prejudices, or anything like that. Let's be truthful and fair and honest in what we do, have that integrity and that sense of authenticity about ourselves and about what we do. So let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Okay. Here we go. And today we have the elephant, the wise elephant here, always singing. He's listening to some music. He's listening. And you know, sometimes in our communication, we're too quick to try and get across our point of view, what we believe, what we want to say. But maybe we first need to spend time listening to the other person, to listen to the fact, listen to what, to make sure we get, there's maybe more than one perspective here. We've been talking about perspectives, haven't we? Different ways of looking at things, and each may be valid in some way. And there's some value in just listening before jumping in and insisting that our view is the right view. Take some time to listen, and we may actually hear something that thinks, oh, that's a valid point. I'd not considered that. And that may adjust the way we think about a situation and about a person, and will inform us better to make the right and just decision or communication reply back. Don't forget the art of listening. So many people clamoring to get their point of view across. And yes, every voice is valid and is worthy of being heard. But but it's that last bit. It's worthy of being heard, and to be heard, other people have to listen. If we want people to listen to us, we have to be willing to listen to them. Listening is a skill that we perhaps really need to develop. Listen before we speak or act. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow at the midweek point with day 23. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone. And I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.